Stay tuned in to Foresight TV Music Box Twitter Request Friday edition. You know, our entry into the weekend, and I promise you guys, we have a very exclusive interview. And yeah, the one and the only D Black is here in the studio. How you doing, man?
Jason, I'm good.
It's been a minute. How have you been? How's D Black been?
Been very good. That goes, Grace.
You been chilling?
Yeah, we've been chilling.
Talking about chilling, not too long ago, you were in Miami, the BET Hip Hop Awards. When you go to events like this, you know, is it to learn new stuff? Is it to connect, or is it just to relax for D Black? Because we know you're always up to something. Okay,
so I didn't plan to go to the BET Hip Hop Awards. I was on vacation with one of my boys. Okay. Some of the guys I grew up with, and BET sent invitations for us to go. So I was like, you know what? It's always a learning experience, you know, to go to the BET Hip Hop Awards and see how they put their events together, how the new hip hop scene is moving out there, and seeing all these people that we look up to in one place performing and receiving awards for their hard work. Definitely something that I want to be a part of. So we went out there, did the interviews, connected with a few people, and enjoyed the award show. You know.
In the past couple of years, are you happy? And it's right to ask you this because you've been in the music industry for so long. Are you happy with Ghanaian representation at the BET Hip Hop Awards and the BET Awards in general for the past few years?
There's been no representation at the BET Hip Hop Awards, but there's always been representation at the BET Awards, apart from last year when we're not in the international category, and then the Viewer's Choice had Kwesiata. I think that was the first time we missed out on the international category. But I feel like, honest to God, the past year Nigerian music has been on such a rise that in BT's opinion there wasn't any space for a Ghanaian to be included. But I think now the tables are turning. There's so many new artists, there's so many big songs that are big here and outside of Ghana as well now. I think the music is growing, and it won't be surprising to see two Ghanaians nominated in BETs the next time.
Yeah, it makes sense. Now, one thing we have to talk about, which you're doing well with to some extent, the fans' eyes, is your record label. Now, being an artist, you're recording music, you're still releasing music, and you have how many artists right now? 7?
Yeah.
7 artists, you know, inclusive. We have DJs on the label, we have producers.
But a lot of people get it wrong. It's not me, D Black, my artist.
Tell us about this.
It's a company, it's a record label. The fact that I'm the owner of the company doesn't make it my personal artist. It's a record label, it's a business. You know, Frida Rhymes has her own manager. Darling Gage has his own manager. Kobla has his own manager. Everybody has their own managers. It's being funded by a record label, and I just happen to own. Even I have a manager. You know? So it's not really D Black's artist. Yes, it's the company's Black Avenue, owned by me, but we're a team. You know, we're like a family.
Because the reason for that question is people think you find it. There might be some difficulty in directing attention to one particular artist. Is that the plan? What's the plan for these artists on your record?
Everybody has their own plan. They're not a group. You know, Weiser has his plan. Frida and her team have a plan on how to go about things, and none of them make similar music. That's the interesting thing, you know. So first sounds totally different from Kobla. Gage sounds totally different from Frida. Nina sounds different. Everybody's very different, is doing different things. You know, there's only one rapper on the label, which is Frida, which is a female.
She's a female, right?
Gage is a street kid, Afro beats, he sings, he raps in like 5 different languages. You know, Weiser is a Ghana king of profanity. You know,
I know.
Kobla is a soul, cool, calm, collected guy. You know, Sefad has high life and R&B. You know, they're all very, very different. So it's interesting listening to them and watching them grow. And I think they've all done amazing for themselves. I think the label is 1 year in about a week or 2. And I feel like everybody has been able to grow their fan base between when they first put out their first songs. And now I think the first song we released officially was in February. I think that was Sefe's first song. So Sefe's been here for like 8 or 9 months. And I think she's done amazing.
Yeah, she's doing well. Are there going to be new artists, any more artists on the label? Because I'm sure people ask you all the time.
Every day. but it's okay. We're okay.
What about the future, Black? There's that young person who's tuning who wants to be on Black's label so bad.
I think for that you should call DJ Breezy.
You should call Breezy, right?
You call Breezy.
Yeah.
He's in charge of that stuff.
Nice one. Now today the focus is your brand new music, but there's some stuff we have to get into. One thing people associate you with is the fact that you're very rich and successful at what you do. Now we know you're rich, Black. Your neck says you're rich. Don't lie to us. Your neck says you're rich. Black is rich. He takes care of me. That alone is enough. Now the thing is, to put out music and at the same time you have an advertising agency, you have your club, you have your lounge, and you have your record label. How do you as an artist manage all these things and produce music? The song we're going to talk about today is a banger. We all know this. How do you do all these things?
But what I'm dropping today,
yes,
it's a stupid banger.
We know. How do you do all these things, Black? How possible is this?
I'm a workaholic. There's no day in my life that I don't work. I work every single day in all these fields that I dabble in. Like I work every day, and I think the only way you can achieve all these things that you mentioned, it starts with hard work. You know, nobody has to tell me to do A. Nobody has to tell me to do B. As soon as I wake up, first thing I do is I pick up my phone. I'll check every single email and every single message I received in the 6 hours that I slept. Every single day of my life.
That's crazy, Black. You have time for yourself? When I say time for yourself, time to relax. Because even when you're on holiday, like you said, you're up to business.
Yeah, that's just the way I'm built. And unfortunately, that's just the way I am. I hadn't left this continent in like 2 years because I wanted to make sure that my club was standing on its feet and didn't need me around for people to come and have a good time. I wanted to make sure the record label was running for at least a year. I didn't want to be absent. I didn't want to miss anything. You know, so I really needed that vacation.
When you told people you're coming there, the first question I saw on our Twitter feed was, D Black, Sarkodie, and Stoneboy got the same Range Rover at the same time. Is this coincidence? Just a random question from a Twitter.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know.
So you're saying today you had no idea?
I had no idea.
What's funny, like,
I found out 2 days ago online. I saw an article.
Yeah, saw the same thing.
And then the article said, the Ghanaian musicians that own a Range Rover. And I haven't even posted a picture like fully of
your new car.
Of my new car. It's just me standing at the back or just on the little front side of the car. So, and I haven't really put it out there like that. So I'm surprised people know. But then I saw the article and I saw that Sarkodie got the Vogue. Stoneboy took out the Vogue, and that sounds beautiful, you know. I know where all of them came from.
How important do you think it is for the kids who follow you, for your fan base, people who are even older than you who still want to be like you, to see you guys doing well? Do you think, to some people, it's showing off? Let's be honest, to some people, to one side of the line, very thin line, and to other people, you're inspiring them. What message are you trying to cut across to your fans?
Bro, me, I'm far from a show off. I don't think success is measured by material things.
I agree.
If I told you the number of cars I own, you probably wouldn't believe it.
Oh, you've told me before, I know.
No.
Like, okay, you told me a few. Oh, so you have more?
No, how many cars do you think I own?
If I have to imagine, it would be a lot.
No, I have 2 cars. I don't need more than 2-3 cars. For what? There's no matter. I'd rather use the money to help somebody achieve his dreams. You know?
And you are.
I'm not a show off. I don't need to buy cars and all that material stuff. I believe in helping others. There's more blessing in that than buying 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. I don't need all those cars, man. I live in a very...
It's incredible you're saying this because, you know, the first thing you said, and I was like, my mind was going, I was going to say 7, 8, 9, 10, but to get it from your perspective is a totally different thing, right? Tell us about your relationship with Foresight CEO Ignis.
I've been a very good friend. He was one of the first people I met when I was trying to be an artist in 2010. I think this is my 8th year as D Black. My first song came out in 2010. And he was the first person to play my videos on heavy rotation.
Yeah.
I remember I performed at Foresight Awards 2011, 2012, 2013, won awards for 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
I took a break for almost 2 years. I came back, like it's been immense support from Foresight TV, you know, ever since. Sometimes we fight, you know.
I know.
Yeah, sometimes we fight because I don't agree with everything that Foresight does.
It makes sense.
But things are changing. I'm seeing that the content on Foresight TV is 90% Ghanaian now.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy about that. But I love Foresight TV. We go way, 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 way back. 8 years in, man.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but love always. He's advised me. He's mentored me in so many different ways, man. I can only be grateful and thankful. He supports the label. He plays every single artist on the label's videos. Even though they are new artists, they're now coming up. He shows them love. Foresight TV shows them love. I'm very, very grateful.
That's wonderful. On the other hand, your relationship with the president of Ghana, it seems like you guys are pretty close.
It's my homie.
Best way to put it, right? How is that? You know, like I said, like as an artist, and honestly, it's very easy to compare you to artists like Jay-Z and Diddy because you take business serious and you're still making music. Jay-Z is doing the same thing. We know you have a great love for Diddy and even 50 Cent.
Yeah.
How is it for you to come up making music, to now be close to the president and still do the kind of music you want to do?
I think my relationship with the president has nothing to do with the music. The music is for the fans, it's for the people.
Nice.
The people that want to have a good time, the people that enjoy the music, that's for them. My relationship with the president of Ghana is something totally away from the music. And my other businesses are evolved around entertainment. Club Onyx, Oasis Lounge, Black Avenue Music, Volcano Live Wire events. It's all entertainment, and that's what I love. And for me, it's advice to anybody that wants to get into the business of anything that you're doing. It has to be something that you love, something you enjoy doing. So wake up and look forward to go do that thing. Look forward to go to the studio, look forward to go to the office because you love what you do. Nobody's forcing you to do it. You love it and it's here. That's the way you can be successful and get to the highest point of your career is when you're doing something you love.
You said something interesting, said advice. And one thing I want to touch on, I know it's crazy. It's not even about that. I mean, it's not even about that. But one thing you said, and I want advice from you is, do you think Ghanaian artists, especially young artists, we take the business aspect of stuff serious enough, like making money off the internet, off iTunes, putting out the right content, taking what we deserve from events and the stuff? Tell us about this. What you see with the young boys and girls out there, honestly speaking, do we take the business aspect as serious as the artistic side?
Okay, so for me, there's only few of us who can do both. That's the truth. Only few artists can be creative enough to come up with hit songs and have the business acumen or learn enough to understand how to, like the whole royalty system, how to make money off YouTube, iTunes, on social media, merchandising. Only a few artists can be able to do that. So I feel like when you're coming up as an artist, nobody was born artist repertoire or artist manager or road manager. It's a learning experience. So when you have a team of friends that believe in you, take those friends of yours and let them learn the business so that you can all grow together. That's what I believe in. Like the people around you should learn, go online, read about royalty collection, publishing.
It's all about learning, right?
Yeah. And then take your whole people that you love, the people that are loyal to you, your friends that you grew up with, and let them learn the business so that you can all shine and grow together. You know? I don't think every artist can be able to do all of that by themselves. Like understanding the business and also going to the studio, writing the music, recording the music, coming up with ideas for videos. And who to feature, and then at the same time learn. Not everybody can do it. You know, so I feel like the right people have to steer the careers of the young musicians coming up.
Yeah, nice one. Black, what's been the most difficult thing about being an artist in Ghana? Since your whole span up to now, what's been that one thing that it wasn't easy and you think every artist deals with, the most difficult part about being an artist in this part of the world?
I can't speak for everybody, but I can only speak for myself. So for me, honestly, the type of music that started making me money wasn't the type of music that I wanted to make. You know, I started off making hip hop music. Yeah, the popularity was there. We got BET nominations, Channel nominations, Ghana Music Awards, all of that stuff were recognized. But financially, I was suffering. So I had to start making like hip hop music, like music for the masses, like Vera and stuff like that, you know. And then once you get in there, how to continue making those kind of hit records, you know. Even people that were well versed in making music in their local language, like rapping in Tree and singing in Tree, it's always hard to outdo your biggest hit. Like when you have a big song, after a year, you need to follow up. It's consistency and having hit records. Very few people are able to do it, and it's a very difficult thing. It's hard work, it's God's grace, it's talent, it's a mixture of so many things. So when you don't have all those things in the pot at the same time, you're done. It's like making stew. And your Maggi, stew. and then your salt drowns out, or your tomato shot, you know. If there's something missing, it will not work. And I think that's the hardest part of keeping up. You know, I've been doing this for 8 years. It hasn't been an easy road, you know. Keeping up and outdoing your biggest songs, it's not a joke.
Like you said, keeping up is an easy thing, but you've been able to keep up. I mean, you've spoken about everything from your relationship.
2015, 2016, 2016, 2017. It wasn't for me. My focus wasn't the music, you know. So I haven't outdone myself yet. But this year we'll put pepper in the stew.
In the stew, right?
In the stew.
In the stew. Yeah. So, like I said, we've spoken about everything from your relationship to the president, from your relationship with Ignis at Foresight TV, your record label, which you've explained to us, you know, the brand new Range Rover, which we're happy. Can't wait to sit in that. But the focus for you being here is your brand new music. Like you said. It's not an easy thing to keep up, but you found the remedy, I don't know, the way to stew it up. You and Kwame Region, why do you think this collaboration was necessary as an artist?
So you know how long ago I did that song? It was on my mixtape that I released earlier this year.
Wow.
And I was just waiting to see which of the songs would pick up, which would be the fan favorite. So it wasn't like I chose and said, this is a song that we're going to push.
Okay.
It popped up as the favorite. Salty kept telling me, yo, that's the one that everybody's talking about. Different people, Breezy kept telling me, that's the one people, Ronnie kept telling me, John kept telling me. So I was like, you know what, it's true. I can see it online, I see the tweets.
The response, right?
He was asking for the video. I was like, okay, let's do it. I believed in it, and then boom, I just saw it was #1 on Foresight.
Yeah, it's #1 right now, and it's doing extremely well, and the video is out. But we're getting any more videos after this?
So today, there's a Pepper song coming. It's called That Thing. Me and Joey B hooked up again. It's amazing how we did that song. I wasn't in Ghana. Breezy did the beat in Ghana. I was in America and I was in Atlanta. I did the verses on the beat. Joey was in Germany. He did the chorus. And then we just sent emails across.
How proud are you of Joey B and his career?
Oh man, he's done amazing. I think this is his 5th or 6th year. This is 5th or 6th year. He was with me for 2 years, and he's gone on to do amazing for himself. You know, it's not easy pushing yourself, man. You know, so when I see somebody come up and be able to consistently keep up with the times, love to Joey always, man.
Love, man, always love. So, Black, like I said, you've spoken on everything today. On your label, you know, the president, you know, your relationship with Ignis and Foresight TV, your consistency in your music. December's coming up. Your club is doing well. How proud are you of the club? Was that always the plan to have a club?
Yeah, not always the plan, but at a certain point in my career, I decided that I was going to do it. When I signed on as a rock ambassador, we did so many club tours, so I started getting those ideas. And then anytime I traveled, I was looking at decor in like different clubs, and finally, 2 years ago, I decided I was going to do it. now, and then we did it.
Yeah. And did you see it being this successful? Because it's been on a roll.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Why did you think I did it?
I like that. You have to believe, right? You have to believe. But Black, thank you so much for joining us on the show. We're here to premiere some brand new music.
Yes.
Please introduce the music to your fans.
Okay, so I don't know which one you want me to premiere, because one of them doesn't have a video and one has a video.
Let's do the one with the video.
Okay, so this is D Black featuring Kwame Region, Bada, directed by General J. Foresight TV, love always, man.
Music Box Twitter request right now, live, brand new music.